points there during that third quarter kind of helped get things going. You do the way you kind of wanted to kind of chip in and make that kind of thing that sparked it off for you.
Yeah, I mean it was pretty cool just trying to run out in transition, and I seen an open look, and I mean I work on everything that I made tonight, so I just felt confident in taking that shot.
And when your role is, maybe not the same night to night, especially in this series, how do you stay in the mindset to come into the game with the type of energy that you did tonight?
For all the young people out there, it's definitely hard, but that's just how the NBA is. You got to stay ready. Your opportunity can call at any point in time. Like myself, I got called today, and I stepped up to the plate, and I was ready to play. Sometimes you just got to stay ready on your own, because you never know what may happen. So just stay locked in. So now I was locked in, and thank God, man, my shots fell today, so I get that opportunity again.
How'd you learn how to do that in your career? When did you kind of reach a point where you knew that you could do that just on your own?
I probably say early on in my career, I really wasn't big on that. Not until I got to Phoenix, and I got around like Chris Paul, another vet, and I knew I would always get opportunity. I didn't know what kind of opportunity though. So once I got to Phoenix, I just kind of knew like at any point in time, I gotta be ready. You never know, he might get hurt, and I just gotta be ready. That was just my thing. That was my thing. That's my niche. I told y'all earlier this year, I'm just that kind of whatever you need kind of guy. And tonight, we needed energy, and I brought it.
So what's your routine like? How do you stay ready?
I hop around all game. On the bench, I hop around all game. I'm locked in on the game plan. I pay attention to what's going on out there on the court. That's half the fight, really paying attention. A lot of times you can get on the bench and not be locked in, but I stay locked in all game. It just comes from experience though. Like I said, I've been in big games. I've been at times I've just been called out of nowhere to be ready, be called to go in the game, and just from a long time I've just built that up and just been ready. I don't know, you just kind of gotta stay locked and just bring whatever you bring to the table.
What about the days in between games? Do you do anything differently than you normally would?
Absolutely. I definitely got up a lot of extra shots. I actually got my trainer out here, and we've been putting in a lot of work. These 2 off days we had, well, the 1 off day, came in at nighttime, got a lot of work in. We actually worked out 2 hours too long yesterday, but hey, everything happens for a reason. I came in and I was ready when my name was called. So shout out Robbie for helping me get ready for this game.
Did you have an idea that you were going to get in the game, or do you actually just find out in that moment?
No, I kind of had a feeling I was going to play. They mentioned it here and there. But also just for me watching the game, sometimes you watch the game and I could tell where I can help us. Yeah. And I stayed ready for that. They didn't really have to say nothing. I kind of felt it coming my way, and I just made sure I was ready. Honestly.
It seems like you kind of pride yourself on your energy, whether that's getting excited for guys when you're on the bench or being really animated when you hit a big shot. I guess how much do you pride yourself on always kind of carrying yourself with that energy?
A lot. Energy costs nothing. You gotta sometimes, like, I don't know, I was pumping the crowd up tonight. I don't know, we as humans, we feed off energy, we feed off confidence, we feed off things, but you always negative on somebody, you may not get the full potential. And sometimes a lot of the bench guys, that's our job, to keep giving guys confidence, keep showing love to the guys that's out there playing. Cause you never know when you might be out there, you want that energy back, you want that, it brings confidence to the team, it makes everybody pick up their, whatever it is, pick it up though. I don't know, man. You just, I don't know. I like having fun. It's still a child's game. I love having fun out there, and I feel like once the crowd get going, and once we just get into it, man, it's an even better team out there. Because we feel, like I said, we're humans. We feed off energy. We feed off confidence. So, gotta make sure we keep bringing it.
Did you always detail that you talk about on the bench? Like, what are the specific things you're kind of watching and paying attention to?
What we doing with our what we doing with the bigs? What we doing with the guards? What's the matchups? Are we sending this guy left? Are we sending him right? It's just a small thing. Then you pay attention to how the refs calling the game, so you don't come out there just fouling like I did in game 1. Sometimes you just gotta keep paying attention to the game. It's just small things though. where can I fit in? We didn't get that box out right there. Make sure I'm locked in right there and I get that box out. Don't give up offensive rebound. It's honestly small things. It's not really big things. It's just a lot of the small things that we talk about as a team that you make sure you got to go out there and do.
Cam, ahead of game 2, when Tyrese's status was uncertain, as late as immediately pregame, Coach Nurse talked about potentially putting you into game 2. How do you stay emotionally sort of level, understanding that maybe you prepared to play in that game, didn't have the opportunity, and then were able to get it tonight, even though the circumstances were different?
It's tough. I thought I was gonna get in there. I honestly, I didn't know. Obviously, he was sick, but they was just like, be ready. Sometimes that's just how it goes. Sometimes, you know, you might get in, you might not, but you gotta keep the same mindset. It's a 4-game series, so you gotta keep the same mindset because you never know when the opportunity there. If I would have been down and mad, I probably wouldn't have did what I did tonight, and that's just how the NBA goes. Your opportunity may not get called that night, even if you think it's gonna get called. Next game, you may get your opportunity. So stay locked in. Gotta stay locked in, and that's what I did, man. Like I said, thank God for this one.
Cam, you mentioned like energy, and you had your celebrations when you make a shot. I guess at what age did that start for you? That's something you've always had, because like some guys can come in, it could be a very heavy game for them, and for you it sort of seems like a seamlessly easy. Translates it from stake to stake, no worries.
I've always been having fun. I actually got my dad in here. He been my coach forever, so he know more than me. I used to be the guy out there crying, hate to lose. But now, man, I've seen in the league, man, how much energy could travels. So honestly, I'll probably say in the league, when I first got in, I was dancing with Russ. Everybody was giving that a negative. But it made him come out there and bring it, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes the energy may be positive to some people and negative to some people. I just keep it the same because somebody may like it, my players may like it, and they feed off of it. So I just kind of do it. It started at a young age, man. But like I said, have fun with this thing. Have fun. And life too crazy to not have fun playing basketball. So enjoy the time while I'm out there and just have fun. Get to skipping and all that. I'm just having fun out there, feeding off the crowd, man. I love having fun out here on this court. So that's all it is.
I mean, your crazy, like, just NBA journey from being out of the league to, I mean, you've been a backup point guard on a finals team as well. Like, how much does that contribute to just your aura and just, like, the way that you
I mean, it contributes a lot. I've been the guy who get looked over all the time. I've been the guy who, I don't know, he too small, he this, he that. I've been through it. It's year 9 for me, and I finally came to a point where I don't listen to it no more. I know what I can come out here and do. I know how I can help, so I just stay locked in with that. I don't really listen to what other people got to say. I just make sure I stay locked in on campaign and the things that he does well and bring it out there on the court.
I'm sure there's a lot of guys that, you know, it would be uncomfortable for them to kind of go out there and be like, you know, haven't played all series, and all of a sudden you're out there directing the crowd.
Yeah.
Like, was there ever a point in time when you like had to tell yourself like, all right, I can do this. Like I gotta be me.
I'd probably say a couple years ago when I was in Phoenix. I hate bringing it up, but I had to come out and start. Chris Paul was out. I had to come out and start, and I was there. I did what I had to do to help us get wins that year, and that kind of really kicked it off. I mean, we're not fearing nobody. We're not ducking no smoke. I gotta come out here and play. So just make sure my game tight. That's really it. Can't be scared in this game, man. You gotta bring that.
You talked about
Last question.
Looking for where you can help the team. That's typically your shooting and scoring. And how did it feel to block 2 shots tonight?
I feel good. It always feels good when you do something defensively to help the team, and that was big time. I was just in the right place at the right time, but honestly, he snatched that rebound. I had to get it back. I'm big on that. I got that from Chris Paul too, man. He lose that thing, find a way to get that thing back at all costs.
Thanks, Cam.
Yep.